What if I told you the next character in Neverness to Everness could completely change the Incantation meta? Well, that's exactly what Zankou is looking like. After her official drip marketing, new information is giving us a much better idea of how she might play, and honestly, she's shaping up to be one of the strongest DPS characters we've seen so far. Today, we're breaking down everything we currently know about Zankou's kit, her role, her gameplay, and whether she's actually worth saving your Rift Crystals for. So first things first, Zankou has officially been confirmed as the first new S-rank character arriving in version 1.3. She's an Incantation attribute character from the Scarlet Letter faction and is expected to headline the Phase 1 banner. If you've been following the main story, you'll probably recognize her immediately. She was introduced as one of the game's boss characters, and now she's officially becoming playable. That alone has generated a ton of hype across the community. But her design isn't the only exciting part. It's her gameplay that has everyone talking. Let's jump right into it. According to the current information, Zankou is expected to become Neverness to Everness's very first dedicated Incantation hypercarry. Unlike support characters like Eroi, Zankou appears to be built almost entirely around dealing damage. She's expected to spend most of her time on the field constantly attacking while building up huge amounts of Incantation damage. And because Incantation currently has very few playable characters, she could end up becoming the character that finally defines the entire attribute. Another interesting part of her leaked kit is the possibility of enemy debuffs. Several early reports suggest Zankou may be able to mark enemies or weaken them before unleashing powerful attacks. If that's true, she wouldn't just deal massive damage herself. She would actually increase the damage dealt by the entire team. Imagine lowering enemy resistance, increasing reaction damage, and then following it up with powerful incantation attacks. That combination could make her incredibly valuable. Speaking of reactions, this might actually become her biggest strength. Many players believe Zankou's entire gameplay will revolve around triggering stronger incantation reactions rather than simply relying on raw damage numbers. That would give her a completely different playstyle compared to Shinku. Instead of being another burst-focused DPS, she could specialize in maintaining pressure throughout an entire fight while constantly triggering enhanced reactions. If that ends up being true, she'll probably become the centerpiece of future incantation team compositions. Now, the big question. Should you actually save for Zankou? If you're looking for a new main DPS, the answer is looking more and more like yes. She has everything players usually want: huge damage, a completely unique attribute, potential enemy debuffs, and the ability to open up entirely new team compositions. Those are all signs of a character that could stay relevant for a very long time. The only thing to keep in mind is that support characters usually age better than DPS units. So if Lenko ends up being a powerful support in Phase 2, some players may decide to skip Zankou for long-term account value. But if your account needs a strong damage dealer, Zankou is already looking like one of the best options we've seen so far. Of course, remember that none of these gameplay details are officially confirmed yet. The version 1.3 beta hasn't started, so everything beyond her rarity, attribute, faction, and release order is still based on current leaks and speculation. But if these early reports are accurate, Zankou could easily become one of the biggest meta-defining characters Neverness to Everness has released. So now I want to hear from you. Are you planning to pull for Zankou, or are you saving your Rift Crystals for Lenko instead? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because as soon as the version 1.3 beta goes live, I'll be covering every new leak, gameplay showcase, and character update right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.